Hello, everyone. Hi. 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 How's everyone doing? I'm fine. Um, doing pretty good. So far, so good. Kemo's helping me. Um, everything. Husband's still working. It's a good thing. I had to keep bringing that up. Um, yeah. Although his car's been acting up, so yeah, been trying to get rides there. But even though he has a bike, he could have easily rode his bike too, but he didn't. I could have kicked his butt for that. But other than that, he's well, he it's not like he didn't try. Um, you know, um, people can say I don't, but I know what goes on. Nobody knows except for for me and a family in this household. Okay, know what's being said and what's not, being said. So for those who think I don't say nothing to him, okay. Please don't say I don't. I do. You know, he could easily find a way. He could have easily rode his bike and he wouldn't have missed out on any hours. That's just lack of determination right there. But he's still working, so hey, you know, um, he's hoping that because his car's at the shop, so he's hoping that today he gets to get his car done. Hopefully, get working, and hopefully the guys there won't, and hopefully he doesn't. This time he's got some numbers with him, so in case something does come up, you know. But because otherwise he was constantly calling me and his mom when he needed a ride, and like, come on, stuff is gonna happen. You need to have numbers with you just in case. Have us call. I mean, you know more what's going on than I do. Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I'm a goofball. But men, I don't know. They're unpredictable. They say we are. Well, you know what? It goes both ways. I hate to say it. I'm not, putting nobody down. It's just that way, I guess. So yes, he's at work today. Thank God, because I couldn't handle another day at home. So hopefully something gets done today. Hmm. I'm just happy he's at work and he's not here. Because otherwise I wouldn't be doing this video. Because he'd be distracting me for sure. He'd be like, what are you doing? Driving me crazy. Like, go away. um, you know, that's why I did it it just took me for a while to figure out how to use this webcam thing. I thought we had to get a flash drive, um, or flash player, not flash drive, flash player. I don't know. I guess you do on certain occasions, but I just didn't have to. I figured out how to download Flash Player for this thing. Little did I know. Probably could have done earlier this year when we first got it, but I didn't know that. See, I figure a lot of things out. I'm still working on it. I'm not that great when it comes to this stuff, but I'm working on it. Okay, I'm lucky I can type a little bit faster than what I normally would on any computer. It's not that I didn't take typing lessons, but years ago, yeah, keys are I don't know if they're the same. Not really. I mean, because when computer keypad, it's totally different. It's got different things on it. I guess. I used to love a typewriter though. I used to type on it when I remember my dad having one years ago. I loved playing around on that. That was fun. I got to type stuff out, pretend I was, doing something. I mean, like Well, I don't know, not so much as a secretary. Just I was just having fun on it. I remember having a fun time on a typewriter when I was a kid. Now it's computers, so you know. But I don't know. I don't know. I mean, does anybody have a typewriter these days? I don't know. I mean, some people. I don't think really are into the computer that much. Because things can easily get lost or whatever. Something can happen where you don't have nothing, and like, oh. So I don't know. I mean, maybe there's still people out there using typewriters. I don't know. I'm wondering. Does anybody use typewriters? I mean, some people or just write stuff out. I think some people still use typewriters, as far as I know. Um, to write books or something like that. I don't know. Hey, you know what? There's nothing wrong with it. To me, it's more fun. Uh, you know, I like the way it looks on paper anyway. I mean, the typing and the letters and all that. And so yeah, it's fun. Yeah, the computer. This thing though, I mean, I've thought I down pay for something for this computer to go faster. The activation code I keep putting in, and it's always not right. And I know I looked it over like 2 or 3 times when I wrote it down, double checked and make sure, or really looked at it and made sure I had it right. I keep putting it in, and it's still not getting it, and I'm like, I'm not paying for that again. I mean, I'm trying to get this thing to go faster because it's running slow. This laptop here is running slow, and it's driving me crazy. I can't stand a slow running computer. I don't have patience for that. So, who does? I mean, you get to that point where it's like, but I don't do it because I don't want to break out and we can't afford to go out and get another one like that. Okay, so count to 10 or whatever, or just put the computer aside. It's like, that's it. I'm done. But yeah, it's a doozy. That's why I normally go on the one in the bedroom. It runs a little bit faster, and it's not too bad. It's a little bit faster than this thing. At least I can go on my Facebook, and that seems what acts up the most is on Facebook. It runs, on here. It runs a little slow, and I but on the sidebar, I'm trying to get it to go in a certain direction. It won't budge because the page keeps on loading. And you see that little thing on the bottom, all these little things going by real fast, keep on loading, and then it'll show like, oh, done with error on page or whatever. And it's like, come on. I mean, I pay for something that's supposed to, help clear that, clean the caches and whatnot on here. And I can't even do it. It sucks. I want this thing to run faster, but it sucks. But I got protection on it, so I mean, Avast. Anybody got that? I know I do. It's pretty good. It's I got protection at least. I mean, for 1 year on this thing. I did pay for that because I want to make sure this thing's protected for sure. So, and then it's loading again. See, I mean, you guys can't see it, but I see it. This damn thing, this thing is loading still. And it keeps messing up when I'm talking in here. Ugh. But I thought I'd just fill you in what's going on, and not too much. I mean, just the kids are at school. My husband's at work. Yay! But yeah, he hasn't even picked up his check yet, and he normally gets it on Friday. Oh, he'll get it today. And he said he was going to get the landlord money, and of course, when he told the landlord that a couple of days, I mean, over the weekend. Well, no, what was it over the weekend? I don't know. I know he called him up, um, either probably like on Friday or Saturday or something like that. Friday, I think it was, and he explained the situation, or I don't know. But anyway, it was last week, and he explained the situation. So what's the landlord do? He calls my husband's phone up. Of course, my husband was still in bed yet when they called. I didn't answer it. I didn't want to talk to him. Didn't want to deal with it because I knew what it was about, and he was told that he would get his money when my husband was able to go to his work and get his check. Now, it was only not even like probably like I said, maybe a couple days, and he called, and it's like I'm thinking, Oh boy, this wife must be getting on him again. I know I shouldn't say that, but I can't help it because she's pretty. I've heard a lot about her. I mean, like I said, it's only hearsay. I only heard, but you know what? It just seems obvious that he, like I said, well, you know what? Uh, you know, like I said, they can't just kick us out, and I already knew that. It's just like I said, there's other things I'm not really sure about, but my sister-in-law filled me in about. So, little did they know, we have family that knows a little bit, more than what they, little did they know. Okay, and she kind of helped me out on this part, so I did what I had to do because there's stuff in here that has not been fixed, and we mentioned it to them, and they still haven't done nothing about it. So there you go. Like, okay, you know, um, this is yeah. I mean, money that we're behind. Yeah, we're behind, and we're playing catch up. We're doing this to get it caught up, and it's a struggle at times. We're not going to always have the money when we need it. I mean, we have it. We'll give it what we can give them. I mean, if they can't take that, I mean, come on. They got to be able to take what we can give them, and as long as we're paying them every week, they should be happy with what they get, and not gripe that they're not getting what they want. Well, I'm sorry, they're not. You know what? We're not getting what we want. They're not fixing our place like we want. So why should they get what they want anyway? But the point is, when we have it, we have it. But if we don't have a lot, we're going to give them what we can give them, and the rest of it we had to have for other things now, because we no longer have a bridge card to use for food. So now we have to really buckle down. So they're going to have to be very understanding about this. They can't just cut us off. I mean, they can't just not. What am I saying? They can't just throw us out. Okay, we have been doing our part, even though we could be saving that money for and holding on to it until they can, put, like I said, put in an account, hold on, until they, they do what they're supposed to do, and and we could be doing that, but instead we're paying them. So they should be, they can't have that against us, that's for sure, because we have been paying them, and it's just, yeah, we're a little, I mean, yeah, this time, I mean, it's not like they're not going to get their money this time. They are going to get it. My husband told them that they were going to get it as soon as he was able to get to his work to get his check, and he will pay them. It's just when you don't have enough, you don't have enough. We gotta have money for this, for food, and we gotta have it now because we had to really buckle down. So we gotta make sure everything's up to date. I paid a couple bills that needed to be paid out of my SSI, so yeah, which took a big chunk out of my, you know, um, thing on my check. So yeah, paid the water bill, paid the um, DTE, gas and lights. So gotta keep that paid, gotta keep that running. And at the same time, gotta make, and yes, I bought some food also. So we gotta have stuff to eat now, and we gotta really, like I said, we really gotta buckle down because we don't have food on Rich Card no more. And so gotta buckle down, really buckle down. Yeah, well, they said my husband's making it too much. How, I don't know, but oh well. Like I said, done it before, we can do it again. Just have to buckle down and figure out what we really need and stuff. And plus, we get help anyway, as long as we're able to get there. I tell you what, we go to this church that helps with the food, and we can go every week. But the only thing is, I wish I had a wagon because I'd be taking that with me, and it'd be so much easier for me to get the stuff and bring it home and whatnot, and carrying it, be able to get it in. But unfortunately, we just don't have when we don't have that, I'm not carrying a whole bunch of groceries walking. Okay, now if we had a wagon, hey, that would be fine. We take a wagon with me and we'd be fine. Yep, but we don't, so you know it's hard to get a ride, even with neighbors living by you.